What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction. We're going to be taking a look at this is, I think, the first, big release of December coming from HyunA. The song's titled Lip and Hip. Her previous song was, I think, her best song, or my favorite song, her best song that she's ever released. So I'm looking, of course, I'm interested to see if she could potentially match that, if not beat it. And of course, the way that I'm going to do that is through a reaction video like I do in all my videos. But what we're going to do, like I do with all my videos here, is I'm going to listen to this song. I'm going to give you guys my honest first impression, thoughts, and opinions on it, whether I like it or not. So if that is something you guys are interested in hearing more of for any other brand new K-pop music, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. So with all of that being said, that intro out of the way, let's get this video started. I like the way, I kind of am enjoying the way that this music track here kind of feels with the with those vocals. Okay. All these bits in this song are a little random at the moment. Haven't quite worked out how well they're all connected together. If that makes any sense, I don't know. This is a very interesting sort of weird and I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't really know. What is this? This is like the 5th different sound. What? I'm trying to figure out if it's good or if it's not. I don't know, man. It's definitely throwing me for a loop. I got a lot of thinking to do about this song, that's for sure. Okay. It's a song. That's okay. That was like, so let's kind of walk through a little bit what I was initially sort of really thinking, because I didn't want to just go on this big sort of want to not distract myself too much by talking and voicing thoughts that I was having during the music video, so I wasn't like necessarily super distracted from listening to it. But when we get through the first verse, I'm like, I was listening to the song, obviously, right? You watched me do it, and I was like, so this is just gonna be basically another, somewhat, or to a certain extent, just another rehash of like everything that HyunA's done in the last 2 years, pretty much. It's gonna be something that is just another sort of like, that's the same as every other song, and like, it's not bad, but it definitely isn't anything crazy or unique. Your music's gotten a little stale. That's what I thought. And then, as obviously the song progressed, and you probably maybe saw, and at some point I know that I definitely did say that I was like, just that the changes and all of the different parts in this song, that just it's not your typical sort of song where you have a verse, you have a chorus, you might have some other sort of like interludes or breaks in there, so you got 3 or 4 different parts in total. This song had, I think, probably something about 7 total different parts, and that's different, that's weird, that's strange. It's like, I don't even know how to process all of that, because that song was all over the place, completely random. Like it was sounds and composition of music that you weren't expecting to hear, all put together. And I mean, I'm still not entirely sure if it was done well or if it was done, I don't want to say poorly, because it's not true, because these people that write this music are professionals, and I just don't know a goddamn thing about that, so I can't necessarily say, make a comment on that regard. But I can say, poor in the context, in the meaning that, like, I don't necessarily like it. I don't really know how I feel on this song, but one thing that I do know for certain is that right away, my first impression is that this is not better, that this is not one of my favorite songs from her. This is not what I would consider one of her best songs ever, but it definitely is a song that I can see becoming a favorite as I listen to it more and figure out just what the hell is going on. Specifically, the one thing I'm really that I really want to get down into a little bit more as I listen to this song, kind of like, take some time to focus on it and not distract myself with having to kind of think about talking and forming thoughts to share at the end of a video, is that I really want to kind of pick apart and dissect all of the different transitions between the different parts and the different sounds in this song. Because that's kind of the thing that's going to make or break this song. That's kind of the thing that makes or breaks any sort of song that has a big time change in the music like that, is that if the transition is good and it's relatively seamless and it just that transition between parts feels good, then that's really good. There's a fair few number of songs that I've made videos for that I think have done a poor job of that, and have kind of, as a result, it means that it makes the song sound less cohesive and as an entire single unit. Whereas songs that do get those transition points down really well, despite the fact that the two different parts are complete opposites, then the entire song from start to finish does actually feel much more complete and well put together. And so that's really the main thing that I would like, that I don't know very right now. Like, my first impression feel is that the song is a little bit unhinged and not well, glued together. But I don't have a very clear, idea. I didn't really get, first listen is not really the best way to process all of that kind of stuff, especially in a song like this. So I definitely think that, the first impression is not necessarily, super great, but there's definitely a lot of room for my opinion to, kind of turn around on this song. So that's all I got to say. I got nothing else really. Just like this, I still got to process this song 100%. That's what I got to do. So the question of the video for you guys is going to be, Is this one of those songs like me that you guys have had to process, you know, a little bit more after you listen to it? Like, was your first listen of this song like you were a little bit like, what? I don't know if this is good or not, but then you listen to it more and you figured out that you liked it or you didn't like it. So whatever your answers are to that question, and of course just your general thoughts and opinions on this song in general, throw all that stuff down in the comments below. I'm really interested in hearing what you guys have got to say. And of course, we're trying to start a, you know, conversation, build up a community here that is all about having some free and open discussion about our thoughts and opinions, whether we agree or disagree. So if that is a community that you are interested in becoming a part of, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. So with all of that being said, that's going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.